Alright, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's moto vlog is gonna be about where the heck I've been. So I'm just gonna put it to you straight here. I sprained my ankle. I was doing a dirt diaries with Cambear Pig, and I fell down and I sprained my ankle. So it was not a very fun time. It was a fun time doing that dirt diary, but it was not a fun time having to be in a boot in like an air cast for a month essentially and not being able to ride. But you know, that's life sometimes. So I'm back now. Today's actually my I think my third day back on my motorcycle. And this is actually my first time back on dirt right now, so I'm going to take it slow, a lot slower than I usually do. But anyways, that's kind of where I've been. I've just been injured, so I mean, if you're wondering where I was, you know, that's kind of where I was at. I was miserable. That was probably the closest I've ever been to depression in a long time. Just because I wasn't doing anything creative, and I didn't feel good. Oh shit. I didn't feel good editing videos, and then just every time I would sit on my computer and watch videos of me riding, you know, I'd kind of get a little upset because I couldn't ride, I couldn't make anything, I couldn't do anything creative. And, you know, it was just really unfortunate. So what I did is I focused on other things. So my Datsun T60Z project, I spent a lot of time on that, and I spent a lot of time working on that and making sure it's all laced out. I'm actually trying to get it. I'm trying to get ready to sell it. It's actually for sale right now. So I've pretty much just been spending the last couple of weeks working on that bike, or working on that car, and then it's been my daily driver for the past couple of weeks, just because you know, having a sprained ankle, you can't drive stick, and that's my only automatic vehicle. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think it's really roadworthy right now. It's got 4 brand new tires and a bunch of replaced parts on there, and it's just been really fun to drive it, turn some heads, and you know, it's been a pain trying to sell it though. But you know, that's kind of what that is. And another thing I've been doing is working on my website. So I want to add another avenue on how to experience the channel. So what I did is I made a website. It's called pineadv.com. It was just kind of this idea that I had, and you know, I really decided to run with it, and I'm kind of full bore into it right now. I'll go ahead and link that in the description below. It's Pine, as in the pine tree, PINE, ADV.com. It's kind of like a play on words, where pine as in like, hey, you think of pine tree, you think of the forest and stuff like that. And also pine as in a longing for, a desire to, an intensity, like just a missing piece, you know, to pine for adventure. And that's kind of what I do. That's kind of the person who I am. Whenever I'm at work, or whenever I'm at my desk or anything like that, I just I have this longing for adventure, this intense desire, and I decided to, hey, I'm going to go ahead and document everything on the channel through there as well, through pictures and supplementary information, maps, some route planning stuff, and that's kind of how that's going to go. But that's going to be supplementary information, and hopefully it brings you guys some knowledge into what kind of person I am, because it is difficult for me to talk and ride at the same time, and you know, I'm a lot more coherent when it comes to actually typing things, and you know, it's just another way. I wouldn't say it's I have it phrased on there. It doesn't replace the channel. It doesn't, you know, it's not an accessory to the channel. It's a completely different experience into seeing what kind of person I am, and seeing more about the bike and the project, and I plan on doing a lot more adventuring. because my work schedule is changing. I now have a weekend, so that's kind of how that's going to go. I'm going to be able to camp and ride and do a lot more things over a long period of time. And really, I'm going to stretch this little bike's legs and try to go as far as I can in the amount of time that I have, every week. And I think that's going to really do a lot for my mental health, and it's going to do a lot for this channel. And I really hope that you guys enjoy it. So go ahead and check out pineadv.com and expect to see all of my adventure type stuff go onto there. And go ahead and just give it a shot. Check it out. If you like it, awesome. If you don't like it, you never have to go back there. But the link is going to be in the description below, or it's going to be at the end of the channel here. I don't know how I'm going to run it yet. This is kind of my first time back, first time motovlogging. And, you know, as you can tell, I'm all over the place. But really, that's what I wanted to do when I was injured. All I wanted to do was go out and ride. I wanted to go camping. I wanted to do this and that. But all I could do was just sit there and be upset and essentially just cry about it. It wasn't fortunate. I mean, but that's what happens when you put yourself into a situation and you're not quite in control. You know, you have to be ready to bounce back from any obstacles that are on the journey. And, you know, now that I know how I react, I'm gonna definitely work harder to be a little bit more prepared next time. And I apologize, guys, for there being such few videos. It just goes back to the fact that, like, it was difficult for me to be at home, and it was difficult for me to try to do anything motorcycle related just because of the situation. And, you know, I apologize, but really I hope you guys are excited for all the new things to come. I'm gonna camp a lot more. I'm gonna ride a lot more in California and around California. So I'm gonna hopefully take the cinematic value of this channel way up, depending on what I can afford. But like, yeah, I'm just super excited to be back. I'm super excited to be posting everything. And guys, the channel has been growing over the last couple of weeks. And for those of you who just subscribed, I just want to say sorry that it hasn't been my usual upload schedule, but, you know, kind of odd circumstances. But I'm glad that you guys are here, whether it was Facebook or the YouTube build series or the Dirt Diaries or Instagram or anything that kind of brought you here. I just want to say thank you. I'm really big on appreciating you guys and answering your guys' questions. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will get back to them as soon as I possibly can. And you guys know how good I am about it. I'm always answering you guys, and I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to get back. I just had to heal, and I had to make sure that I was good to go and I was all aced out to be riding my motorcycle again. And it's been quite a journey, man. It's been quite a journey in self-discovery. When it comes to me talking about having a sprained ankle and having one of my passions taken away from me, that it really sparked in me this desire to really go 100% into my passion, regardless of what it is, whether it's riding motorcycles, whether it's working on cars, whether it's making a website or being creative. You know, there's just too short a time that we're on this planet that, you know, you really have to make the most out of it. And you have to really want and long and pine. You have to pine for your passions. Because in the world that we live in now, there's no one going to help you feed that fire in your heart. So you've just got to do it on your own. It doesn't matter what you have or what you're doing, how strict your schedule is. You will find time if it's something that you're truly, truly passionate about. And, you know, with that, guys, I hope you stick around. I'll go ahead and try to crank out some videos. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, peace out.